Oh, what a night in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. The first week night. And you can see by this attire that we started our series tonight, and it was a great game. The Avalanche took care of the Blues by a score of 4-1. It was a typical Avalanche game. The Avalanche bombarded the Blues with shots, outshot of 50 to 23. So another 2-1 game. And Bakar got the scoring started, and after it was 1-1 in the second, we just took over the third period, just stopped anything St. Louis had to offer. McKinnon had himself a game with 2 goals and a helper. Landeskog had himself a game with 1 goal and 2 helpers, and that goal he tipped it was something else. And I just want to say something. I tweeted this about a few minutes ago. I was just watching, and of course the game was at, I think it was at half capacity. There was like 8 or 9 thousand people, and seeing all those people loud and uproarious and cheering, and the goal horn was actually loud for the first time all year. I just tweeted, I missed this. I really did. I missed this so much. And it's great to have uh, actual playoff hockey, regardless of what team it is, with in teams' home stadiums with people in it. Now, unfortunately, the Canadian teams when they start, they're still not going to have fans, but it's still going to be something. And when whoever wins that Canadian division and advance to round three, if they let the teams, if they allow cross border traveling to happen, they're going to experience that. So that's it's just great to see. So we had the Avs took care of business, and before that, the other 2 games we had more overtime. The Bruins went long on NBC Sports Network. That's why the Avalanche had to start an NHL network. But at least the overtime wasn't long. They were nice enough to end in 39 seconds. Um, Brad Marchand shoots it, and Boston wins, evens the series. It was because of Taylor Hall that they went to overtime. He tied it up with 2 minutes of change left. So that's 1-1, and we have our that was our fourth overtime game in this year's playoffs. But the road teams are 3-1. But but Boston evened things up in game three. In game three's in Beantown, and it's a new series. It's 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 now. And the other game was Predators and the Hurricanes. That series got started, but from what I saw, it looks like that's going to be a short series. It really is, and the Predators are just no match for the Hurricanes. They aren't. And then I normally don't like to say short series in hockey because I think all teams are dead even in the playoffs and have a shot. But the Hurricanes are too strong and the Predators just don't have enough. They'll just take this playoff spot and run with it and see where it gets them next year. So yeah. So in all, Boston wins it overtime. Carolina dominates the Predators, and the the Avs took care of business, 1 down. Now, what's in store for us tomorrow? Well, I will happily tell you as soon as I get this app up. Um, let's see. I know one of the games. It's a bunch of game twos. It's 3 game twos, but they follow one of the meaningless regular season games that has to be played. The Flames and Canucks. Canucks are trying to stay out of last place, but 3 game twos tomorrow. Isles and Pens. Pens trying to even things up. Um, the Florida series, Tampa Bay and Lightning and Panthers. Panthers at home trying to even things up, and the Wild and Golden Knights. I'm just gonna say this: if Vegas loses game two and falls down 0-2, there's gonna be panic in that city. I can just hear the fans right now. They're gonna go crazy, just like what's going on. Now, game two of the Avalanche series, that's Wednesday in Denver, and there's 4 games. There's 4 games scheduled for that, along with the final regular season game. Um, game three between the Capitals and Bruins in Boston, the first scene shifting game. Game 2 between the Preds and Hurricanes, and a Canadian series gets started. Game 1 between the Jets and the Oilers. The other Canadian series, the Maple Leafs and Canadians, that starts on Thursday. So again, Canes win, Boston takes it in overtime, and the Avs take care of business. And that's my recap of this amazing day in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. And I'll be back tomorrow to recap tomorrow's action.